This Spotlight is brought to you by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette. Today I'm joined by 3 local nonprofits, BrightSide Theatre, KidsMatter, and DuPage. You're watching Spotlight, and joining me now from BrightSide Theatre are Julianne Cornick and Dee Haddad. It's so nice to have you both on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Well, Julie, because I know you the best, I'm going to start right off with you. So give us a little bit of background on BrightSide Theatre and a little preview of what's coming up in your next season.
Sure. So BrightSide Theatre is Naperville's only professional theater company performing in the heart of the downtown district of Naperville. We do perform at North Central College, and our mission is to educate, enlighten, and entertain our audiences. That typically is done through comedies and musicals. So we are actually, believe it or not, into season 13.
Oh, lucky 13.
Lucky
Yep.
13, and we're leaning right into what that lucky 13 means, and we're doing a season full of spells and superstitions. So we're taking it a little bit, a little different twist, I would say, to our season. So we actually start off this fall with Dracula, the play. So it falls right into that lovely Halloween spot, and is a great time to come out to see theater and seeing a classic on stage. And it's a great piece being directed by Jane Wernette, who has actually been on our stage as an actor and is now directing the fall play. Then we have our concert musical, which is to be announced. So the show is secured, but we have a little bit of what we call a gag order, so we can't announce the show until November. So you're going to have to wait for a little bit more information on that piece.
Okay.
Then we're going to go to A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is going to be adapted and directed by Jason Harrington. And then we end our season with Pippin the Musical.
Oh, that's lovely. That sounds like a great season and a little bit of suspense as to what's coming in November.
Exactly.
Now, a quick question for this. Remind us, can we buy a season ticket to that, or can we buy individual or both?
Both, correct. So season tickets are a great way to get great 4 nights of entertainment at the best price, as well as the best seating. So that can be kind of your reserved seat for every performance that you select along the way. But those who choose to kind of come and go and see a couple different shows, or just aren't ready to make that commitment, can purchase individual tickets as well. So you can check out the website and purchase tickets directly through there.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Now, you mentioned to me that you've got something kind of tied in a little bit with Dracula. So tell me about that.
I do. What a great way to give back to the community is run a blood drive. So we have partnered with the Naperville Women's Club and Versity, who's going to help us run our blood drive on October 5th at the Naperville Women's Club space in downtown Naperville. And it's just a great way. We're having a little bit of fun with it, some blood for Dracula. But ultimately, there's a major shortage for blood within the community. And I just learned a fact today that one person donating actually saves 3 people's lives. Yeah. And what a great way to tie in something fun and a little kitschy with Blood for Dracula, but a great way to give back to the community and for those in need.
I love that. I think that's great. And you are close for where you perform at North Central.
Yes.
You're walking distance across the
Correct.
street for the Women's Club. So that's wonderful. What a great thing.
Thank you.
Dee, now you are in charge of the youth theater program, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So tell us what you've got going on there.
Well, we have a summer program in the summer we do a show in 2 weeks, basically. It's a summer camp. And we do that every year. We do 2 sessions of that where the kids will come and they'll be with me for about 5 hours a day for 10 days. They learn a whole entire show in 2 weeks, and then we put it on free for anybody who wants to come see it. It's usually in a park. So that's always exciting. And we did Little Mermaid this past summer.
Yeah, that's kind of an immersion. I mean, that's a lot to get in a camp, right?
It really is, and it always surprises me how well these kids pick up on all that they have to learn and how quickly they get into it, and that they can learn a show in 2 weeks. And fully memorized and everything. So
that's
it's
great.
Amazing.
Is there an age group for that?
Usually for the summer we're 6 to 18, depending.
Okay. Yeah, nice big range.
Yeah, it's a nice big range. We like working with all different sorts of ages. Everybody's on this, getting a chance to do everything. So
that's wonderful.
Great. Yeah.
What else do you have going on?
This fall, along with Dracula, we will be putting on Beauty and the Beast Junior before it goes into the vault and we can no longer use it.
Yes, I've heard that. That's always so interesting, right? That you can only perform certain shows for certain periods of time. That's fascinating.
Yes, yes. So we're really excited. I've already started rehearsals for that, and it runs for 2 weekends. We do 3 shows a weekend. 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, and the age range for that is usually 8 to 18. I think we might have a 7-year-old in there from somebody who did our summer camps earlier.
Okay.
So
45 kids.
45 kids is a lot of kids.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
All right.
really excited about it though, because there was a great response to this show. And I'm eager to see what they do with it on stage.
So that's exciting for the fall, but you also have something brand new that you're doing in the winter of 2025, right?
Right. When I came to BrightSide, I really wanted to expand their children's program. And we were very excited and very lucky to be able to get the rights to Beetlejuice Jr., which has just been released. We are doing that show again with the kids in February 14th through the 23rd. So we're really excited about that. I can't wait to start that one too. And I know the kids are going to be very excited because this is the first time it's been released as a junior version.
That's great. I love all these junior versions. It's very appropriate.
I do.
And this will be new at the Yellow Box Theater
Yes.
In Naperville. So it was a new space that we can be able to expand to bring some new programming to as well.
Wonderful to be building that arts with the young people, right? That's
definitely.
so important. Yeah. Talk a little bit, kind of speaking to that, because I think it's one of the ways that you get young people involved, at least in coming out and seeing the arts, is your Concerts in the Park summer series. So are we continuing with that? I know you had a good year this year.
Yes.
Where are we going with that for 2025?
Yes, we are definitely going to do that and continue again. And I'm going to do something along for the laughs for next season. So this year we were able to kick off 9 different free Summer in the Park concert series. We've partnered in the past with the Naperville Park District, as well as now the Lisle Park District, the Downers Grove Swim and Racquet Club, and we were asked to perform over at the Bolingbrook Jubilee. So we're going to hopefully cap out this year at 10 to be able to bring that to a park that sometimes there is a space that's there. Obviously, some of the parks have a performance kind of venue, and some don't. And so we are able to bring a full stage and full electricity and really bring that full concert to a park that doesn't necessarily have that accessibility. So that's really been our goal, is to make sure that the arts are accessible to all, whether they're old, they're young, regardless of any of their backgrounds and where they come from. Everybody can come and understand and enjoy the music that we bring to the parks. So we will continue to do that again in 2025.
Well, that's exciting. Well, lucky number 10 as well as lucky number 13, right?
Exactly, absolutely. And we were blessed with great weather this year. We had some rain throughout it, but we were actually able to pull off all 9 of those concerts. So
Yeah,
we were
there
thrilled
you
to be able
go.
to do so.
That's wonderful. Well, listen, wish you all the best for the upcoming seasons for both the youth and for what you do at North Central College. And thank you for doing the blood drive. That's important work, and I love the way that you've connected that. So
thank you.
Absolutely. And if you would like to learn more about BrightSide Theatre, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.
We live in a safe community, but not a crime-free community. If you see something, say something. Be a Naperville Crime Stopper.
This is the When Art Flourishes, Everyone Flourishes commitment. This is the Let's Revitalize Our Neighborhoods commitment. This is the Roll Up Our Sleeves and Pitch In commitment. This is Busey, where our commitment to strengthen our communities is a top priority. Through energetic, engaged volunteers, through monetary support and advocacy. Because Busey is more than a bank that does well, we're a bank that does good.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette, and joining me now from KidsMatter are Nina Menace and Sherilyn Habel. So nice to have you both with us.
Thank you, Jane. We're so happy to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's kick right off. KidsMatter.
Yeah?
When did it start? Why did it start? And what's it all about?
Sure. So I started during KidsMatter's 20th anniversary. So I had the benefit of really learning from a lot of people regarding the history. And in 1995, Edward Hospital saw an uptick in young people coming into the hospital with suicidal ideation and drug and alcohol issues, and wanted to do something with the community collaboratively. So they brought all the community leaders together and found the Search Institute in Minnesota. They do research on the 40 developmental assets. And then KidsMatter was formed in about 2001 as a separate nonprofit. And we continue to work as an intermediary with community leaders working together to support youth and families.
Yeah, it's been a great path. I mean, it's seen a lot of different changes over the years, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there have been some changes, but the people who are involved, the organizations who are involved have remained the same. And I think the wonderful thing about KidsMatter is we have our core programming, which Sherilyn does an amazing job coordinating. And then we have the ability to move quickly if things are bubbling up in the community. And we work closely with the police department, with the school districts, with the hospital, the park district. So we're able to work collaboratively together to support youth and families where they're at and whatever the need is during that year.
Yeah, I think that's good. Well, Sherilyn, give us a little bit more on the core programs, because some have been around for a very long time and some are new. So give us the rundown.
Great, thanks, Jane. So, as you alluded to, some of our programs have been around almost since our beginning. So, September of this year, we just held our 21st annual volunteer fair. And that brings about almost 30 nonprofits together all in the same room so that youth, families, teenagers, young people, older people can learn about different ways that they can serve in the community. So that's an old one that continues to be so important and that we continue to do. Another key core program that KidsMatter offers is the annual job fair. We do that in partnership with the Naperville Park District, and it brings hundreds of people every January of all ages just to come learn about job opportunities in the community. And then newer to our portfolio is our Springboard series that we just finished our second summer of. And so we had about 80 kids exploring careers in healthcare throughout the community. And that's just a great opportunity for kids before they make that college or post-high school decision to get to taste and experience all different types of opportunities there are within healthcare. And then this past summer, we piloted for the first time career exploration within the trades and construction management. And that just gave the kids this amazing opportunity to see what it means to be in the construction trades and actually go hands-on to the electricians and to iron workers and cement masonries, and just really get hands-on with that. So that's a newer program. And I'll let Nina speak maybe to some other exciting things happening under programming.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, I'm just going to comment on that. I love the fact that you've done two. One is what I think oftentimes we think very traditional in healthcare occupations, right? And certainly very, very needed in today's world. But I love the fact that you were focused in giving our children in this community, young teens, the opportunity to see different careers that maybe they're not thinking about, because I think that is such an important part. You only know what you see, and if you don't see it, you don't know about it. So kudos to you.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, it really was an amazing summer, and we're so grateful for all the partners that came around us and helped make it happen. Everything we do is in partnership, as you know, with others. And we received a wonderful grant from Endeavor Health Community Investment Fund to help out with the healthcare. We worked with Power for DuPage and NICOR, Bosch, Sunbelt, and the B2B team, the chamber, to help out with that Springboard series with the trades and healthcare. So, and Booley and Andrews also helped us out on the last day. We went to a construction site where the kids got to see all the trades, right? All the trades in one spot, and visit with the engineers and the supervisors. So
that's great.
It was really
and will you be doing both, or will you do different things each summer? What's kind of the plan there?
Yeah, so we are hoping, right, if we can bring in enough partners that will continue to do the healthcare and also the Tracing Instruction Springboard Series. And then we're hoping to launch another pilot next summer in the sciences, environmental science, biology, chemistry, and physics. So
That's exciting. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Got to have plenty of partners to do that, right?
Yes, we do. We have to have a lot of partners, and that's really what makes it happen.
Yeah. Now, is there anything else new that's going on that we should know about?
Oh yes, we have so many things that are going on new, but we also started this just amazing program called the Teen Philanthropy Initiative. And Mark Trumbacki, who I think you know really well,
know him well,
who's Senior Vice President at Busey Bank, and I are co-chairing it. And Janet Somerville, who also I know you know really well, is she's retired from District 203, and she's the coordinator and teaching the program. And so we piloted it last year. 30 juniors that ended up giving away $10,000 in the community. They receive credit from North Central College in nonprofit management leadership. And then on their senior year, which now they're seniors, the juniors are seniors this year, they'll be raising the $10,000 for the juniors to give away. So they'll learn all about what it means to be in advancement, from grant writing to the personal ask to special events. So we're grateful for all of our partners that have helped with that effort, and the kids are real excited, and our first class is coming up this week. So
that's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Sherilyn, as we're starting to wrap up, tell me, if I'm interested, you've talked about a lot of great stuff, and you've talked a lot about collaboration. How does the community get involved with you?
Well, a great way to come learn more, a great way to help out in our community is actually to attend and learn more through our KidsMatter Annual Empower Gala. So that happens October 18th, and it's a wonderful opportunity to learn more, to donate, to give, to connect with us if you know someone in the trades, or if you hear a program that maybe you could be a collaborator with us on. So we have Ryan Chiaverini from Channel 7, who will be our host MC that evening, and it's just a great night of community involvement.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, listen, thank you for continuing to do all the good work that you do with kids. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Jane.
Absolutely. And to find out more about KidsMatter, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back.
This is the Run My Own Business dream. This is the colleges paid for dream. This is the retire early dream. This is Busey, where your dreams and possibilities become moments through trusted guidance and expertise, through lifelong relationships. Because we're here to help you achieve the life you've always envisioned.
Hi everybody, I'm Stephen Holt from NBC5 here at the new Matrix Club, and super excited to be helping NCTV 17 put the fun in fundraising with the morning show. I'll be interviewing some local celebrities, and I even have my own morning show band. So grab your cup of joe and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to Spotlight. And joining me now from Arts DuPage is Debbie Venezia. How are you?
I'm doing really well, Jane. I have to tell you, it's so much fun coming here. I'm meeting all the people you just interviewed coming in and out of the building. So you meet the movers and the shakers in the community before you even get in the seat. So it's just, you guys do such a great job. So thank you for being a gift to the community.
We appreciate that. That's a big part of trying to connect people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
What's new at Arts DuPage? Let's start there.
We're really excited about Arts DuPage, and for those who don't know about us, Arts DuPage is a countywide arts council that supports, promotes, advocates for, and this is the new part, and distributes grants to the arts in DuPage County. So this is a new piece that we picked up just in the last year. We just concluded our first grant cycle. So the submission date was September 6th. Now we have the hard work of going through all the applications, trying to vet them out. Our role as Arts DuPage is to review the applications, and make recommendations to the grant committee. So we are not decision makers, so I hope no one gets mad at me if they don't get any funding. But yeah, we don't make the decisions, but DuPage Foundation, which is DuPage County's philanthropic leader, who has distributed more than $95 million worth of grants over the years, they decided that Arts DuPage could get involved in the arts and culture grants just because we have a better understanding. We know the organizations, we're more familiar with the arts and the things that they do and how they benefit the community and how they interact with all the other organizations around. So because of that insight that we have, that's why we're able to give probably more of a, I don't want to say educated because I don't want to sound lofty, but we have more information that we can pass along to the grant committee so they can make informed decisions.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's great, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it, right? Because they have a lot of other grants that they were, looking to take care of, and so having you with the resident expert in that area, I'm sure that's very helpful.
And it's really hard because you have the arts and culture grants, but you also have community needs. So you have education and you have other things going on. So how do you align those, and what's more important, and how do you weigh it out? So we make the case for the arts because we know how important they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, what do you have coming up that's exciting?
So, yeah, and that's another thing that we're planning, and I think this is, I can't remember how many years, 4th or 5th year, that we're doing what we're calling Arts DuPage Month. So Arts DuPage Month is a community-wide celebration of the arts, and it's based on Americans for the Arts and Humanities Month that they do every year in October. So what we do, and we stole a page from the, like Theater Week or Restaurant Week.
Sure.
Stole the page from them. So we're engaging different arts organizations in the community, asking them to be a part of the celebration. And in order to have an Arts DuPage event, you have to offer some kind of perk or incentive or discount or something that makes it more special. If someone's going to go to your event, it's got to be better than just going to the event.
Okay.
So we have a lot of exciting things. We've engaged the large organizations like Paramount Theater, oh my God, Full Monty. I saw it, it's fabulous. So they will be offering ticket discounts in early October for their performances. Drury Lane, the audience, fabulous.
Okay.
So here you have the Queen. We have one actress playing decades of the character and her interactions with her prime ministers, from Churchill all the way on to like past Tony Blair. Amazing.
Okay.
You have BrightSide Theatre. So they're going to be doing Dracula. And they're offering a discount, and they're also, and I love this, they're tying it in with even a fundraiser for a blood drive with Dracula.
Yes, they were just here. I love that. That was such a good idea. Such a good idea.
So we have
Theatre for good.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So we have all these organizations that are doing things to kind of entice people to come out. Maybe you never heard of BrightSide Theatre, and with this extra little, kind of nudge,
right?
Well, check them out. They do wonderful things. They're, amazing. They're kind of a fixture in Naperville. We have DuPage Symphony, doing the same thing with their new Bold season. So if you haven't tried anything before, this just gives you a little bit more of a reason to go.
So October's the month. That's when we need to be there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Debbie, I know this is something that you're so passionate about in terms of the importance of the arts and culture. How does Arts DuPage really promote that?
So we have a website that it's unique in that it's the only dedicated site for arts and entertainment in DuPage County. So you're not going to find sports events. You're not going to find something that takes place in, Ohio. It's just like, it's very localized. So arts organizations are able to post their events on our site for free. So that we kind of invite them to do it. Artists can have their own artist profiles. They can put all this information into the site. at no cost to them, and then we promote it. We roll it out through our social media and through our methods of promotion so that we reach community members and kind of unite the two.
Okay.
So, and people, it's really amazing. I think people are aware of maybe what's going on in their own hometown, but if you cross over to the next community, you might not know what's going on there. You might not know that there's Wheaton drama over there, and maybe you can kind of go over there and see what they're doing and how that ties into what we're doing. You find a lot of organizations are collaborating and doing things in the arts, and also jumping around here, but we have a section that will feature artists and their profiles. We've had artists that have gotten 5-figure commissions because they were found on our website. So anybody who's you don't have to be a professional artist. If you have artwork, if you're a musician, if you're a singer, put it on our site, and people can find you when they're searching for things. I don't know if it's Google AdWords or whatever. When people are looking for something arts related, Arts DuPage comes up near the top, and we get phone calls from just community members saying, "I am looking for." I refer them to the site. I say, "Here, you can go there and take a look."
So you're really a one-stop shop for DuPage County.
Oh, and I love it. It's all right here. We have world-class exhibits. We have not just Broadway caliber actors. You have people on Broadway that are performing right here. So it's such a rich community.
That's wonderful. Debbie, you're always so enthusiastic. We so appreciate you and all the good work that you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm so lucky to be in this position because it never feels like work.
That's great.
Yeah.
And for more information about Arts DuPage, please go and visit their website. I'd like to thank all of my guests for joining us on Spotlight, and our friends at Busey Bank for their generous sponsorship of today's show. To learn more about the organizations featured on this episode, please visit our website at nctv17.org. And to stay informed about what's happening in our community, sign up to receive our daily news update and like and follow us on social media. For Spotlight, I'm Jane Wernette. Thank you for watching. This Spotlight is brought to you by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank.